This is Auntie D talking to you now. I want to read you a story. This story is in this book. It is called When Night Became Day. It's about the sun and the moon. And it's written by Jules Miller. I think he also did all of the drawings, which are very interesting. Let's open the book and see what happens. Ready? Well, here we are. To start with, it's nighttime. Here's the moon in his nightcap. Can you see him? And all of the owls getting ready to go to sleep. They like to sleep at night, yeah. All right. When night became day. Here we are. Ready? Once upon a different time, way up in the darkest part of the sky, the moon was in a mood. He was bored of the same old routine. Nothing much ever happened. There he is. That's old guy. He's got a frown. He is bored. Then during one very dull night, the moon had a rather bright idea. He decided to go and tell his friend the sun. The sun's gonna know his idea. Ooh, look at that sun. The moon found the sun in the brightest blue part of the sky, where he was busy chasing away a few gray clouds. I want to swap jobs with you, announced the moon excitedly. I'm fed up with being up all night with only a bunch of boring stars for company. I think the stars are a little bored too, do you think? Anyway, well, replied the sun, my job is no easier, you know. Rising at the crack of dawn? It's very hot work, shining all day. The sun considered the idea while the moon waited patiently. Okay, moon, let's do it. Let's swap jobs, said the sun, suddenly feeling rather excited. Something new to do. Ready? So, as dawn broke that summer morning, the sun puffed and fluffed his favorite cloud pillow and went back to bed. See him? He's happy. Doesn't have to work today. Meanwhile, the moon got right to work on turning night into day. But there was just one problem. No matter how hard the moon shone, he was just not as shiny as the sun. Poor guy. Consequently, down on Earth, it was suddenly much too dark for daytime, which made everybody think that it was still nighttime. Nobody could see whether they were coming or going. Hey, look at all these guys. They can't figure out what to do. It's supposed to be daytime, but it's not. Things were really no better in the town. It was chaos. Milkman cried over spilt milk. Let's check that out. The kitties are happy. Milkman, oh, I told you that. And in the restaurants, too many cooks spoiled the broth. Here are the cooks. They're just having such a bad time. They can't see. Poor moon. At the seashore, the tide was out when it should have been in. Everybody is like having a terrible time at the beach. Look, they're cold. Very soon, nothing was as it should be, and everything that should be wasn't. The moon had done beautifully all day, but it was still really rather dark. Oh my goodness. Nobody's happy. See that? The moon decided to talk to the sun again. How was your day? Asked the sun, surprised to see his friend looking so exhausted. Not nearly as much fun as I thought it would be, replied the moon, feeling like a failure. In fact, it's all a bit of a mess down there. The sun, who had been daydreaming about his quiet night ahead, told the moon not to worry. I'll figure it out, he said confidently, and turning himself up to high heat, he set off. He's going to warm up the night? Okay. Moments later, the sun was beaming. This is the life, he said to himself, while admiring the quiet, sleepy earth below. He likes it up there. Everybody's trying to sleep, and he's putting the sun out. Okay. But before long, everyone who should have been asleep woke up. It was the middle of the night, but it was just too hot to sleep. People are not happy. Can't have the sun at night. It doesn't work. Okay. Muttered the sun, feeling rather annoyed. I will show them. And with that, he took a deep, fiery breath and shone even brighter. Keep nights dark. Sleep, not heat. People are having a little protest. Okay. But everyone just got hotter and angrier. Midnight and sunny? It just isn't funny. Just then, a couple of mischievous gray clouds passed by the sun. Not so popular now, are you? They taunted. The sun, feeling quite embarrassed, had had enough. Perhaps this wasn't such a good idea after all. This one says, "Sun, you're a bird brain." Okay, here is the whole situation right here. Important notice. Cloud spotters, kite flyers, bird watchers, skydivers, picnic eaters, dog walkers, city dwellers, tree huggers, picture painters, daisy pickers, hill climbers, and remote controllers. They're all there in that picture. If during the daytime you do not happen to see the moon and it is past his bedtime, it may just be that he's taking a quick peek at our world when he thinks we're not looking. There's the moon right there, checking us out. He's hard to see during the day. These people are reading this book that I'm reading to you. Look at that. See it? Pretty cool. And that is the end of this book. I hope you enjoyed this story. It is pretty fun. We have to have the sun in the day and the moon at night. That's how it works. You can get this book right here at Kona Stories. Aloha.